Hi everyone. Let's go through it all. Hi James, hi Daniel, hi Tracy, hi Emma, hi Kirsty. Hi Daniel. Hi Chlorine, hi Deborah. Hi Nana. Hi Omar probably. How are you all? Hi Lara. Listen, today's going to be... I kept on wondering why I was getting back pain. My chair was really low down and I didn't realise. So over time it had just sort of gone sunk and I'm like working on the table really low. So I've pumped up really high. I have a hoodie on because I've been cold today. This is an old hoodie though. Bit big, but I got it on. I'm not warm at all. I'm cold. Listen, I'm wrapping... Is this a bit loud? I'm wrapping Halloween stuff. I can't show you what it is. But I'm wrapping it. So I'm going to do that while I talk to you. But I've got a strategy to talk to you about today. It's going to be more of a chatty live tonight. So plenty of nonsense in the chat, please. I would really like to hear all of the nonsense. And yeah, let's chat away. I've got like a sort of strategy and an idea about a new range of products as well. But first of all, how are you all? What did you have for your tea? Hi Omar. I've got really good news as well. So I had like cheesy pasta. And then I had a banoffee protein bar for dessert. Oh, Vicky's got a bone to pick with Nana Noodles. Oh no. You're having pasta? Nice. Yeah, baked potato. What do you have on your baked potato? Chicken souvlaki wraps. Nice. Cheese pasta snack. Nice. Mine had peas and sweet corn in it because I'm a healthy girly. Steak and chips with mushrooms. I take the mushrooms off. It's still good. Pork and pineapple stir fry with rice. Do you know what? I'm not a pork person, but I do like pineapple and that does sound nice. Daniel, I had pizza for lunch. Let me tell you about this pizza that I had for lunch. I had it on I was looking for leaven bread. It's like flatbread. But in Tesco they have Lebanese flatbread, which is no different in... Well, it's like, for like about this size. Head size, right? About 250 calories, like 10.5 grams of protein. So not necessarily amazing. But I put tomato puree on it and some oregano and some diet cheese and some onion and some pepperoni, and I had the whole thing. It was actually delicious. But I'm glad you ate. Yours had broccoli. I love broccoli. But that was my lunch, and I had a whole pizza for lunch, and it was incredible. I'm going to eat that every day until I die, I think. I love egg mayo. But I was hungry for lunch. I really didn't fancy breakfast, and I had a Rice Krispies treat for very late breakfast. This is awful, this, whatever we're listening to. Let's find a new playlist. That's supposed to be euphoric. We've got mysterious, relaxing, vlogs, comedy, holiday season. I think we just have to go for what we like. Yeah, I got a tattoo behind my ear. I asked you all what should we call it. There it is. I asked you all what should we call it, but then I asked Jake and he said its name is Bathu. Question for everyone. I've got some extra in my pay this month. Nice. I'm talking between topping up sinking funds to cover events in the near future or paying off more on credit card. What would you do? I mean, what I would recommend is to enjoy most of the money, because when you don't know when your next opportunity is to enjoy it. However, if it was me, I'd pay off that debt quicker. But yeah, Chlorine says do half and half. That's sensible. But you know what I'm like. I'm all or nothing with like absolutely everything in my life. So you know what I was like paying. Well, some of you were here when I was in debt. See, James says treat yourself to something and fuck it. Ira times out Chlorine. Not yet. Got another hour. Yeah. Sorry, it is really warm all of a sudden. Don't look at my hair. Everybody close your eyes. Don't look at my hair. Okay, you can look again now. Best is when I paid the car off. That was terrifying. You saw nothing. Good. Because you all close your eyes, right? Gimp, I haven't heard that in years. It must be a culty thing. You're getting a haircut on Saturday. I'm getting a haircut next Wednesday. APU. Oh. Chlorine. You've gone too far. Yeah, I saw the... so yeah, there is an Etsy update about America, which obviously was going to happen. So with the tariffs going into effect in 3 days time, you're not going to be able to buy postage through Etsy, which I don't buy postage through Etsy anyway, but I assume Royal Mail is going to be the same situation until they know. So for those of you in America, I don't know what will happen. Like, obviously shipping's not going up. Yeah, no haircut in nearly a year. But like, people with long hair, that's pretty standard, isn't it? I'm every 2 weeks, otherwise I start to feel like I'm not taking care of myself. And it's just I think it is a bit of an indulgence every 2 weeks. I think a lot of people would agree with that, but I've known people that have had a haircut every week, so... Hi, Beanie. What is the update? Just fucking taxes and duties. Yeah, so essentially the update is on the 23rd or something, there'll be like a couple of days where we're not going to be able to purchase shipping labels, but that would be across the board anyway. Like, I won't be able to do that anyway as well. And then they don't know nobody knows what these tariffs, like what percentages they're going to be and stuff like that. And it's always going to be an additional cost to the end consumer in America, which sucks. And they encourage us to add a little description on the end of all of our products to say, from the 25th, that's right, to say the final price is exclusive of any tariff. So if you get a tariff, if you have to pay a tariff when it arrives to you, soz, but yeah, that's not included in the price. Which I think Americans are quite used to, really, because like sales tax and stuff sucks. Yeah, I mean, a couple places have said that they're not going to ship to America because of the tariffs, but like, I'm still going to ship to America because ultimately the tariff doesn't affect me. Like, the price isn't going on to me. Yes, I might see fewer people buying stuff from me because of it, but I'm not going to exclude you from buying something if you want to. Anybody here? This can't be still live, surely. I thought I was on a different one. Hold on, I need to get this chat back. How weird. I made like a whole... Hold on. This... I do not understand technology. Hello. So what happened is we were in the middle of something and then the whole power went out. Everything went out. Is the audio off? Your audio is fine. Maybe just refresh then if your audio is off. Okay, Deborah. Most people audio is good, so just refresh. Yeah, everything went. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, if it was more than half an hour in, I'd have just not come back. But I was like, okay, we only had 15 minutes, so... That's how much I care about you guys are. But what was I saying? Emma, you said you wish you found cash stuffing a long time ago. It changed my life. Do you know what? I probably said that about 5 years ago. I wish I found it earlier than that. Like... What's important is that you've got control of your finances right now. Oh yeah. Alright, Dan, you're keeping me on track. Right, so. I have a new idea, right? So, if you weren't here last live, I decided that every single scratch off challenge going. Okay? So they're all discounted now. They're 40% off. So every single scratch off challenge is now currently £3, which I think is an actual bargain, right? Like full bargain. So get them until they run out because they're fully not being replaced, right? So I'm doing new savings challenges, new scratch offs, which are gonna be I think the current style of challenge that I'm doing at the moment is really working. So a small challenge and a matching envelope. So I'm thinking of doing all of my scratch off challenges like that. I found a new supplier of scratch off labels that nobody else has found, nobody else is using. They are fucking stunning, and I've ordered thousands of scratch off stickers because it is a technique I have never seen. I've been trying to get my own made, and I've been working with this supplier for such a long time to try and get it right. And we, like, maybe about 6 months ago, we got to a point that's like, do you know what? We can't make it work, but they've got it working. So these scratch off stickers are looking to, anyway. So going forward, nearly everything that I release is going to be a challenge with a matching envelope, and I think I'm also going to do the option to not have the matching envelope, so you can either just have the challenge or the challenge and the envelope. I think just to make it cheap for everybody, but like it's relatively cheap anyway. So as we know, these scratch off challenges that I do, they're like gemstones, and I kind of got them out very, very quickly. They're all a different colour. They kind of don't make sense. Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, now I've got the opportunity to really think about the order and what I want these challenges to be. We've got ideas, right? So let me just get a couple really quickly. Don't look at my legs and bum, you guys. Oh no, not my legs and bum. Right, so let's say for instance, ruby. Okay. So we're currently working on like these. So we've got sapphire, ruby. My brain is not working. Like amethyst, like that. Do you know what I mean? So they're all essentially the same. They're just a different amount. But I've got real big disappointments like this emerald one because I haven't got a matching green scratch off, right? So when we move into a new one, we're going to have a cash envelope that, you know, could look like this, could be like the diamond one, and then have a small one with the scratch offs off that you can pull out and put back in rather than it being attached to the envelope. And then you can, once you've completed the envelope, I could potentially sell like another set of scratch offs, so you could do it again, or just keep the envelope for whatever, right? Are you with me so far? Okay, so now I've got the opportunity to order like every colour under the sun. So, but they're going to be kind of holographic. These scratch offs are going to be, when you see them, you are going to shit yourself. I'm thinking about doing them in 10 scratch offs rather than 12 though, just so that they take less time to complete, because I know we like our quick wins. So anyway, we're going to go in rainbow order. We're going to go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, holographic, purple, pink, holographic, black, rose gold. We're going to do all of that, right? Okay, but now I've got two thoughts, right? We obviously have to theme it. Or do we not theme it, right? So we're going to do like a little poll because I'd like to know what you think. So let's just say there's a collection of, I don't know, 20 new scratch off challenges starting from £50, £100, £150, 200, you know, as we've got at the moment. But lovely little scratch off challenge with a matching envelope. So do we do? So as I see it, we've got 4 options, right? So number 1 would just be a straight redesign. So we stay with the gems. We're a bit more strategic about which gems we want because lavender is not a gem, obviously. We're a bit more strategic about which ones we do, like precious stones and stuff like that. Obviously, it will get a complete design overhaul. There will be like pictures of gorgeous gems in it and stuff like that. So obviously it will still be scratch it off and it will tell you to save an amount, but like, you know, we're doing UV DTF on the envelope, so there'll be gems in that. It will look gorgeous, right? And we'll probably, like, the envelope will probably be this pattern, right? So do we do a straight redesign of gems? Okay, or what we could do is floral. So every flower has a color. So like the gold one could be a sunflower, the red one can be a rose, the blue one can be a hydrangea. Do you know what I mean? So each envelope will be different but floral. And it's more about the, all of these challenges are going to function exactly the same as they always have, but it's about what they look like. I want people, like, you know, ultimately what I want is people to collect them all, because that's good for business. But at the same time, I want something that's attractive so that if you can only afford one, you're going to go for like your favourite. Okay. Third option, right? Get this. This was like my brainwave a couple days ago. How about we do them like fantasy themed? So rather than trying to think of things that are naturally colourful in nature, like gems and exotic birds and, I don't know, mushrooms, think more fantasy and think of these more as like a potion. So stay with me here. Red one, love potion. You can green one, health potion. Gold, luck. Do you know what I mean? So you could buy the savings challenge based off of either the colour, which would be like, you know, you could go for your favourite colour, or you could go for the amount that it saves up. So yeah, or you could go for what you actually need it for. So if you want a bit of luck, or you've got something planned with a significant other, you might want the love potion one, and it'll be more fantasy themed but also bright and colourful and really nice. So there's that. So obviously these are very conceptual ideas at the moment, but I'm quite excited about that. However, I'm a weirdo. Okay? Or do we completely pull back and not do a themed situation? Do we do, instead of going, you know, they're all gemstones, or they're all birds, or they're all this, or they're all that, we say, well, one's for birthdays, one's for fucking bar mitzvah, one's for Halloween. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's like events. So there's events. The only thing is though, with that is, you know, Hanukkah might be £50 and you won't be able to make it any more or any less. That's the only thing. So I like the idea of the first three because, I don't know, let's say for instance it's gems. You're either going to pick it based off of your birthstone, or you're going to do it based off of your favourite colour, or you're going to do it based off of the amount. So there's three options. Do you know what I mean? So like, for instance, there's three people that will buy that. The people whose birthstone is an emerald, the people whose favourite colour is green, and the people who want to save up £350. Do you know what I mean? That makes sense. So I'd love to know what you think. This is obviously not going to be like the final ideas, but I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you've got like any better ideas than this, like let me know. I don't think I dropped any shapes. Like a collection envelope, so all the gems on. No, it would literally be an envelope per scratch off. Like a matching envelope per scratch off. So it's going to happen, and I'm going to redesign all of the what's it called? The star sign ones as well, to have a matching envelope, because I think once you finish the scratch off, you're still going to want a Sagittarius envelope if you're a Sagittarius. You like the fantasy idea. But I've got like a list of what I want to do. Like there'd be a love potion, a health potion, luck potion, and you can just imagine the sorts of colours that you'd get from them. There's a silver one. For like the silver one, we do, and I got it all translated. I've really gone quite far into some of these ideas. Like, got it translated into Latin. So like the silver one would be for like fortitude and strength, because silver's like armour. Can you imagine the envelope's like armour plated? Does health potion heal? Yeah, it does. That's what it does. I can't remember what I had for the black one. Are you limited to just one rage, or we'll start with the gems, then move on to floral and so on? I think it would just be one, because then I'd just be repeating, do you know what I mean? So I think there's going to be silver, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, black. So there's going to be 8, 9, so there's going to be 18 of these. So we'll get into the thousands to save up easily. It wouldn't be a death potion. I think it's mystery. No, Daniel gets all the teal stuff because he's a teal denier. Yeah, the pink one's something as well, but like there'll be 2. So there'll be 2 pink ones. There'll be 2 of every colour. One's low, one's high. Do you know what I mean? So like the silver one I know is 50, but it's also 450 as well. So my idea of this is when you go to buy one, you can buy the challenge and the matching envelope, or just the challenge, or the additional scratch off so that you can do it twice. Did I miss you say roughly what amounts they will be in total? This has not been talked about. 50 all the way up to 1,000, I think. Currently hinting at my partner to grab me some stuff for your shop for Christmas. Gads too. I've got some really fun challenges coming up. I've got some sneak peeks to me. Look at this. This is going to be an envelope, and you have no idea what this is going to be, but it's an idea that I've had and I'm so excited about it. No one's ever thought of this. Maybe there's a reason why, but this is going to be something very interesting. What else have I got to show you? Oh yeah, that's going to be a challenge somehow. Imagine a 10k scratch off. The thing is though, there's going to be 10 scratch off blobs on each one. So if you have a 10k scratch off, it'd be 1,000 per blob, at least. Daniel, you know I always send you all of the teal stuff because you're a teal denier, you hate teal. Also, I'm thinking of, get this, right? I'm thinking of doing a big wonder. So a little wonder, but in A6. Just to see if, stroke how it sells. If I did that, which one should I do? Yeah, he did. James, he was like, Daniel was like, I hate the Moth to the Flame one. It's shit. I hate everything you sell, Ira. Your whole YouTube channel and your business is shit. Is literally what he said to me. So I sent it to him. And now he uses it and he loves it and it's his favourite one. Okay, so similar to what you have now, what if you did say gems as in birth zones and made one that could be used as a yearly challenge, but the total amount would need to be lower for it to work? Yeah, that's what makes it really tricky. So it would have to be something like Ruby is £300 and Ruby is always going to be £300. So regardless of anything, that's painful, that one is. Hold on. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I got a comment the other day that was I should probably trim my beard a bit shorter because it's making my face look a bit too long. There I have it. Do you agree? Maybe if it was like that, maybe I wouldn't look so Henry VIII-ish. Ah, that really hurt. It was really sticking out. You think that's my jam? Same size as the Blue Monday one? Yeah, A6, yeah. Yeah, it could be brought separately. So I'm very open to just selling the scratch off as it is, just selling the envelope and the challenge, or also selling additional scratch off stickers so that you can do it for a second, third, fourth time. Some people love scratch offs, but scratch offs typically are a one-time use sort of situation, and you don't want that. No, that's not what you said, Daniel. You said, I hate you and everything you stand for. Your words, not mine. I think it was, oh, that teal colour is shit. Oh, you need to change it. That's it. McTin and Daniel. Yeah, you quoted him. Good. 100%, James. I'm fully with you. Everyone's bullying Daniel tonight. I love that I'm working and not showing you any of it. It's so rude. Do you want to know my news? This is my news. You all need to be really proud of me, right? Listen to this. Went swimming tonight. Look how big my box of shit. I got a really disappointing thing to show you as well. I went to swimming today. And we had a lesson. I'm the best in the class, obviously. And at the end of the lesson, she says, "You have been promoted. You are one of my elite employees." So now I have to go to the lesson that's half an hour later at 6:15 because I am in the intermediate class. Don't be jealous now. Vicky says, personally, I wouldn't buy your current higher scratch-offs because the amounts would be too high. But I tend to just buy challenges for my leftover money, more saving sinking ones. Yeah. But that's the point. I want there to be lots of options for lots of people. Yeah. So we will have scratch-off challenges that total £50. What do you need to see? What do you need to see? James suggested you sell extra ones. You're like, no, it's an idea. What are we talking about, Chlorine? Extra ones of what? What do we mean by a catch-all challenge? Oh, also, something else I need to do. I've got loads of dice challenges to add in. You know the save 400, save 500? Gonna add them back onto the shop. I've got loads. Ugh. James, you ever stop me using a leaked sugar daddy code? That would have been so funny if you used it, Chlorine. Oh yeah, I did say that to James, but that was before I know what I know now. Okay, so yes, James, I did shit all over you, but like, I didn't want to sell. Look, these are scratch off stickers, right? We all know what they look like, right? So 1,000, you can get 1,000 of these off Amazon for like a tenner, right? So why on earth would I sell you 12 for £1? That's so ripping you off, because they're 10p each. 1,000 for a tenner. They're 1p each, right? I can't sell you anything cheaper than £1.50 on Etsy because it gets swallowed by fees. So I'm ripping you off if I sell you these on Etsy. However, but you can get these on Amazon. The ones that I'm going for, you can't buy anywhere. They were designed by me, myself and I, and my supplier. So I really don't mind selling those because they do cost me more to produce. So I am making less profit. So I will credit James for this one. You need to move to the UK for like a week so that I can send you one scratch off sticker in each colour. That'd make you well happy, wouldn't it? So Lost in Chat moves so quickly, it always moves too quickly. I'd have cancelled it. Well, it depends how much money you spend. Catch-all, one with blank spaces for if you have weird and wonderful amounts left over. Ah, okay. I like that. James cries in booking Ryanair flight. Learning to swim is so important as it is about water safety, but it's also fun. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I think it's shit. But I like how I'm getting better at it. I have something disappointing to show you all as well. And I'm also thinking about doing... No, am I thinking about doing this actually? I think because Fiver Friday did so well, I think I'm going to do Tenner Tuesday. Should we do Tenner Tuesday or Tenner Thursday? Or Tenner Lady. Only 18 votes. You lot are flops. How many people are watching this? Oh, only 25. Okay, that makes sense then. You're still flops. But we really think potions. Okay, alright. I'll work on that. Oh, that would be a good idea, yeah. So Nana said, did think about colouring the smiley face on the Feeling Jaded challenge so we could give it a second use. That didn't have very many scratch-offs on it, did it? It's just because I really wanted to use... Although, I've got so many of these. Like, if you order again, tell me what sizes you need and I'll send you them. I've got all the like black one. I got all the ones that I use, I think. Tenner Tuesday. Tenner Tuesday is boots. What do you mean Tenner Tuesday is boots? As in boots the house down? Per. Tenner Tuesday is boots. Oh Nana, in the massive scratch off on there is there loads of faces. There's a couple. Boots have £10 Tuesday. Oh, do they? You went for floral, okay. Should I do 50 Wednesday? Fiver Friday, tenner Tuesday, 20 Thursday. Or tenner Thursday, 20 Tuesday. What's your favourite flower, Emma? Money Monday. Mini Monday. Have a mini challenge. Gluten-free cakes. Nice. Save a Saturday. Yeah. I could do them all, couldn't I? I really like that idea as a catch-all. Maybe that'll be called Save a Saturday. You just put whatever you have in there. Hydrangea. That would be the blue one. I'm doing so well with this. Oh, we got... Okay, so I'm nearly finished with this. I'll show you what was disappointing and then we're done. I know we had like 3 or 4 minutes off the live. Super sorry about that. I made a gluten-free meal last night. If anybody cares. Oh, that's really nice, Kirsty. I like going to Boots to take advantage of their advantage cards. I get free stuff and extra Boots points for being well old. Oh, good. Thank you for asking, Vicky. I made burrito bowls. We had pinto beans, shredded lettuce, sweet corn, chopped nice tomatoes, no, off a vine. Don't know why it's nicer, but it is. Then we also had corn that I cooked in some taco seasoning with some onion. And we also had raw onion. And, right, guess what I tried yesterday? I was very fucking brave. Because if you know anything about me, you know I am a fucking slag for sour cream. I love it. Love it. But I'm trying to be mindful about what I put into my body. So that means don't be a slag for sour cream, right? So instead I had like natural cottage cheese. And if you avoid the lumps, fucking divine. Very happy about it. Lumps, not so much. I love sweet corn. Good news was about the swimming, Daniel. Thanks for congratulating me. So rude. So mean to me. I'm doing the last one. Yeah, so that was really good. I had a good workout today, had a good swim today, and I'm ready to go to bed. Like directly after this. I'm literally, how annoying. I've got one more tape to do. One more line of tape to do. And the tape that I've got has just died. So I've just got to put it out. The free gift is usually worth around 15 quid and do it 3 or 4 over 60 days in a year. Ah, that's good. Well, if you did congratulate me, I didn't pay attention, Daniel, so really who's at fault here? Exactly. Maybe you should check your privilege. Have you tried wicking the cottage cheese? Wicking? What's wicking mean? Whisking. Oh, I just use it as a dip. So I go dip, 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 and I make sure there's no lumps on it. Okay. Look what I've done under your noses. All of day two's done. Okay, let me show you this. Not my sexy thighs, you guys. Right. These are fun. Pink pumpkins. So you know I do sweeties in the advent calendars. I bought these, I thought, oh, these are going to be perfect for the spooky one. Size of them. I can't put... Imagine, here's your sweet. Just one chocolate eyeball. Fucking piss take. I knew they were too good to be true. So I got to find something else. I am literally lactating with rage about that. Too much stuff in this damn drawer. You kint. You two are too mean to each other. It's funny though. So I'm going to put these back and I'm going to figure it out. My neck just clicked then. Soft yolk. Right. I don't think there's anything to talk about. It's an unfair fight because chlorine just blocks him. Just crossing off my stuff to do today. I didn't do hardly anything, but tomorrow I've got a rest day, so I'll get through quite a lot, I think. I need to list. So, my jobs to do. I've got loads to wrap for the advent calendar, the Halloween one. Oh, do you want a sneak peek? These are going to get made into envelopes. Right. The envelope, the challenge is called Don't Worry, Be Cappy. How cute. Need a divorce fund, definitely. I would like to request to be a moderator so she can't time me out when she thinks she's losing. But you're gonna time each other out. What happened last time I made you a moderator? You can't time each other out now though. Do an otter one. I should. Do you want to see my crusty hand? So crusty. Everything else is healed up real like this. Barely any crusts anymore. Looks absolutely lovely. This, crusty as fuck. It's really crispy. Ugh, just see that? It's very slight. I was doing today at the gym, I was doing with a whole bar over my head. And I was struggling. I am not an arm girly. All I do is leg shit. Every day is leg day, mate. Chloe's like, fuck's sake. No, you can't. There. Don't bully Daniel. So, I'm gonna go. We are looking good. I am not going to be packing any more orders until Tuesday next week, and I don't know if I'll be able to ship to America at that point. So good luck. The current freebie, if you want to order, are these. So if you want to get one of these, the only way to get hold of it now. What should the next freebie be? And yeah, I think that's about all. Tuesday, I think live. So Saturday you got a video. It's going to be a check-in. Tuesday next week, I think we're going to finish these up. Actually, let's have a look. What's on my list for Tuesday? No, we're doing Capybara on Tuesday. Thursday, we might do something from the Cherry Christmas. What do you want to do? Trimming, hole punching, or vinyling? I am now an elite employee! You have been promoted! I need a wee so bad. You away for 2 weeks? Yeah. Cherry Christmas is the pink one. Okay, right. Now I've got a task to do before I go. Number 1. Time out. 24 hours. Who was that? That I just did. Daniel McTiernan. Then I've got to do James. Time out. 24 hours. Let me find her. Where is she? Where is she? Got her. No one can say shit. What did she say? Bye. Okay, I'll see you all next Tuesday and Thursday. Watch Saturday's video. It's going to be a banger. And do you like my new thing? It's nice, right? Very masculine. I'll see you all soon. Alright, thanks for sticking with me. Alright,